Today we're going to be looking at this H9 case from NZXT. Not only has it got tempered glass on the side, it has on the front as well, and it's got mesh all over the place, and it supports up to 10 fans, and it's got loads of room inside. The NZXT H9 comes in two variants, the Flow, which is all about high airflow and less about RGB, and the Elite version, which gives you more emphasis on the looks with more glass and RGB fans. It all comes down to your preference really. Each variant has both black and white options, and smaller versions are available too, the H5 and H7. Now let's talk about the packaging. It's a standard large brown box with black print with some basic artwork and multilingual specifications. A purple sticker provides more information about the specific version you have. Inside the box you'll find the manual in a plastic bag and the case itself, which is also in a plastic bag and polystyrene. The first thing you'll notice is the weight. Even without any components, the case feels heavier than most built-up systems, speaking volumes about its sturdy and well-built design. As for the basic specs, the case supports up to a 435mm GPU. CPU coolers up to 165mm with a 200mm power supply and up to 91mm for cable management. The case exterior comes with an I/O panel supporting two USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A connections and a 3.2 Gen 2 USB Type C connection, a power button and a headset audio jack. Now the airflow. The case comes with four 120mm fans, one on the rear of the case, three on the side near the front panel. It can also support up to three 120mm fans on the side panel, as it includes three anyway. You can also include three 120mm or two 140mm on the top or bottom, or both, and one 120mm on the back. For water cooling you can fit up to a 360mm radiator on the top, on the side and the bottom, and a 120mm on the rear. Bear in mind the top can support a 280mm as well as the bottom, but the side cannot. Now let's examine the case itself. It's mainly black and glass. Obviously it'll be white and glass if you get the white version, with the front panel split into a glass part and a metal part to the right. One side of the case is fully glass, which is tempered glass and does have a bit of a tint to it, while the other side is entirely perforated mesh for high airflow. The top of the case is roughly 75% perforated mesh with an I/O panel with the USB ports and so forth we already mentioned. The bottom of the case has four large feet with non-slip on each, providing plenty of room for airflow. Also on the bottom you do have like a slide door for the dust filter, so it just slides out. You don't have to turn the machine upside down or anything like that, and it is easy to remove and clean. Removing the top and sides is fairly straightforward. The top just pops off, and if you want to remove the sides you undo the thumb screws on the rear of the case and then sort of lift and pull on the panels and they will pop off and lift off. The front glass and panel are screwed into place, but there is no real reason to remove them anyway. Inside the case there's ample room for up to an ATX motherboard. However, there is no room for extended eATX boards due to cable management bars. The case comes with plenty of cutouts for cable management, and a bar between the fans and the motherboard stretches the whole length of the motherboard. From the back side of the case you can easily remove the fans as they are attached to a cage, and there's enough room to fit a water cooler radiator there as well. There's also a magnetic door that hides a lot of the cables and can mount four 2.5-inch drives. NZXT offers a caddy on the right for more drive space. In total you can have two 3.5-inch traditional hard drives and up to four 2.5-inch drives like SSDs, or you can replace the hard drives with two more SSDs, giving you the option for up to 6 solid-state drives or laptop hard drives if you wish. One thing that NZXT has done well in their H cases is cable management, and this case is no exception. With the depth of this case, there's plenty of space to put cable in with 9 large Velcro pre-installed cable ties. The pre-installed cabling is all black, which blends in well, except for the end of the audio cable, which is rainbow coloured. In today's world, we're expecting better. Now, a note on power supply installation. Once you install a power supply, you will not be able to access the back of the CPU socket to mount backplates. So make sure you have this done outside of the case or before you install the PSU. The case includes 4 fans, but no fan cable joiner or hub. You'll need to ensure you have plenty of fan headers on your motherboard or buy a splitter combiner hub type of thing. The back fan cable is a little short, so you won't be able to reach the bottom of the motherboard unless you route it outside of the routing areas. A minor issue we found was the 24-pin motherboard cable was a bit hard to get in place due to the small gap where the cable management bar is. All in all, the NZXT H9 is a well-built, sturdy case with an emphasis on airflow. It offers plenty of room for components, excellent cable management, and the option to add more fans or water cooling if you so desire. It looks sleek and modern, with the glass and mesh design allowing for you to peek inside at your components while ensuring they stay cool.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and no, I did. Why not check out one of our other videos by clicking this box up here, or this one just down here. Otherwise, you can give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment below, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.